Well, hello everyone. Hello. If you're listening to this in replay, the show is going to start in just about a moment. Um, the app is new. Not the app, but they updated the app, and everything's a little crazy now. So we're all figuring out together. So if you need any help during the show, just let us know, and we'll help get it straight. Anyway, the show will be starting in just a few moments. We'll be right back. Well, hello.
Hello.
We are here again. And what is this show called, Jill?
This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Hey.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yup. So, we might have a show, a small audience, but a short show. Perhaps.
I like short shows.
Yeah, everyone, for some reason today, everybody's audience is kind of small.
Yeah.
Today is it still spring break? I'm tongue tied.
That didn't sound good.
Bottles clinking.
That's from that party.
Yeah, bottles.
That's party.
Bottles clinking. Oh my goodness! Like we should pour a drink or something. We can have a party by ourselves.
Yes, we can. We are, and funny you should say that, because tonight is about take time to be a couple. To spend time together.
Woohoo! Let's start right now.
So yeah, we can. That's what we're talking about.
Cool. So let's bring the audience up to date as far as what's been going on with us. Last weekend, Poetic People Fighting Racism did a show live from New Orleans in the French Quarter. Woo-hoo! For the French Quarter Music Festival. And there were no poems until the end of the night.
Until the end.
Just one poem.
Yes.
So you would have enjoyed it if you didn't see it, if you weren't there live.
The replays are available.
And
they're all very short. I think the longest one was 10 minutes?
I don't even think 10 minutes.
8 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 8 minutes. So they were just little shorts. Even the last show, pop up, whatever, my show for the end of the night still was only like 8 minutes and something. So
right.
It was cool.
And the other pop-ups, most of them you conducted interviews.
Yes. With whoever.
Yes, with some interesting people. Like some were dancers, some were high.
Yeah, high on gummies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who else she talked to.
Well, I talked to the dancers and I talked to the high on gummies anyway, then sometimes I just talked.
Yes.
Yeah,
you set the scene. We had shots of all the things that were around us as well.
Yeah. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
The most fun started when we finished doing the pop-ups. So
yes.
That's when
then we weren't working anymore.
Yeah, we were able to cut
and we
loose.
Took advantage of being in New Orleans.
Yeah. I had a drink. Do you remember what that drink was, Jill? It was called
some voodoo,
Voodoo, voodoo something.
voodoo lemonade. It was
It
strong enough.
wasn't lemonade. It
I remember it
wasn't.
was strong enough to put a spell on you. That's what it
but
said.
but
Voodoo
whatever.
brew.
Yeah, I think it was Voodoo Brew
Yeah.
or something like that. Or anyway, um,
And
you
boy,
know,
did it.
this drink, and I wasn't driving, so that's why
Yes.
I had a drink with dinner. But this drink, it had fruity stuff in it, and I don't even remember what was in it. But what I do remember, it had 2 types of rum in it. And they would top this drink off with the 2 types of rum. One rum was 137 proof. Now, as we know, most of the alcohol we buy here is 80 proof. So they topped it off with 137 proof. And then on top of that, they poured 151 proof. So if you drank it, you use a straw, and if you drink it from the bottom, it would be really weak. But then if you came midway, you would get the 137 proof. And then if you sipped it right off the top, 151 proof. So you could customize it the way you want. And I surely did. It was excellent.
Have you recovered yet?
Absolutely. I didn't have a hangover. That's the only drink I had. So I was fine. I was good.
Okay.
I was good. I was good.
Okay.
So all is good. It doesn't matter.
That's good.
Okay. So, Jill.
Yes.
Are we going? Oh, I see. Really, Charlie just
really,
entered the audience. Thank you very much. Adding to our small audience for the night. Small is nice sometimes.
Yes.
Intimate.
Yes.
Yes, small and intimate.
Yes.
So, are we going to get into our topic now that I have ran my mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
Our topic again is time to spend time as a couple.
As a couple. Now
because
go ahead.
And on that particular trip to New Orleans, very rarely are we apart when we go when we take a trip, or when one of us takes a trip, the other one is usually there, unless it's like a funeral or something.
Or I go fishing.
Yes, which you haven't done in a long time. But even on this trip to New Orleans, we took a third person and we met up with another family member. We stayed with another family member.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just us, but it was fun.
It was fun.
So the few times that, before COVID, you and I would get away pretty regularly, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And so I guess my point of this topic is that it's good to do both. It's good to spend time with your loved ones, whether they're family, friends, or, it doesn't matter how they're related to you, or even if they are related to you. But it's also wonderful to just take a moment and spend time with each other.
Yes, I agree. And we do that.
We do.
We do that. So
we haven't done it this year.
I guess.
But we haven't done it this year.
Oh, but we do have a trip planned if you can get off. But we're going to go down by Miami.
Right.
And we're going to meet up with a good friend of ours that's going on a cruise.
Yep. So and maybe another friend.
And another friend down in Miami.
But but again, that's with other people.
Yeah, but we're going down by ourselves. And
we always travel by ourselves.
But we're going to, for the most part, we're going to visit, for a few hours, and then we're going to do our own thing again. So it's not like we're going on vacation with other people.
Yeah, but I guess my distinction that I'm making is when you just go away together, or you don't even have to go away together. You just spending time with each other and no one else. So to me, that's it. I'm distinguishing between when it's just the two of us or when we meet up with other people.
Okay. So, but we can go someplace, just the two of us. And what if you meet some people that you haven't met before? They're like new. Does
Then
that
that's
still mean that we didn't spend our vacation alone?
no, because we did that when we went to, well, we met up with people too, but we did that when we went to Hawaii.
Right?
Um, so I mean, if you're meeting someone together, uh, yeah, it still counts as time together
Okay.
because we'll probably never see those people again.
You're probably right on that. You're probably
We
right.
thought at the time that we might, but I doubt that we will now.
Yeah, yeah. That's very true. So,
But
so that
I'm not saying that I don't enjoy meeting up with other people. I'm not saying that. I'm just making a distinction tonight for tonight's topic.
right.
We're talking about
So,
just getting away
so
together,
actually,
focusing on each other,
I
or
don't
not even
think,
getting away.
I don't think we're a good example of, because we get away, you know, it's you and I all the time. It's normal. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit.
How are
I'm
we
going
not a
to,
good example?
well, we're not a good example because we always are spending time together, right? So we do that. So the topic is spending time as a couple. So we do that on the regular. Well, what
When was the
about
last time we did that?
during your show?
That does not count.
During your
Shows do
show?
not count. Nope.
During your
That
show?
does no.
No,
That
we're
does not.
always
That does
till,
not count.
we're always together. So and anyway, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So what about the people? And let's just say couples. What about couples that can't wait to get away from their partner? They want to go on vacation with other people except their partner. Now I know there's a balance. You know, so like I said, the only time I go somewhere and you're not with me is maybe to a funeral, or I might go fishing in another state or something, and then I might do that. But it's not to get away from you. I need a break. I never say I need a break from Jill. Um, I,
I
I
hope you never
I
say
never
that.
I never say that, but I know of many couples um that say that. I just
I
gotta get away from him, or I gotta get away from her for a bit. I need a breather.
Well, I still believe in spending time with your friends too. So if it's, well, you usually go with family on your fishing trips, but I've been on girls' trips in the
Yeah,
time
you're
that we've been.
always leaving me.
No. When's the last time I left you? Other than a funeral.
Before COVID, but that's because of COVID.
No, that was a long time before COVID. That was like 10 years before COVID.
Well, you still left me, and you were staying in a luxury suite, a
It was like
luxury
10
suite.
years before COVID. So
I
it's been a long
remember it
time.
like it was yesterday.
Clearly. Clearly. But
I
no,
do.
I think it's also fine. I'm glad you brought that up. I think it's also fine to go without your spouse somewhere. But
Hmm.
in order to do that, that requires trust, of course,
Yeah.
right? Because we also knew of people that the reason they wanted to go without their spouse was so that they could cheat.
Yep. Yep.
So, yep.
Yep. That is
Charlie
true.
says my iPad isn't dimming out like my iPhone. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Charlie, during my show earlier uh today, that was like my phone kept going to black and I kept touching it and it would come back, but yeah, I have my iPad right now and it's not doing that. And he also mentioned an expensive she shed. That's what I'm gonna start calling that trip. I went on an expensive she shed trip.
Oh no. Oh no. It was far from no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start calling it. That was my she shed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
yeah.
Nope. No way. No way. No way.
Yeah, but you're right. We know people who they couldn't they never went together anywhere.
Hmm.
But we've never been that way. In fact, when
Yeah.
I remember when you and I were just dating even, and you know, even then I would bring you everywhere. And my friends weren't used to my doing that because usually I wasn't with someone.
Why is he
Yeah,
there?
because usually I wasn't with someone that I wanted to bring around all the time.
Right.
So that was confusing to them.
Hmm.
They're like, "Why is he here? Like, is he not invited?" Well, yeah, we don't mind him being here, but you never do this. So I guess I've been a part of a couple that I needed that space
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I understand that. So, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing to get away. If you're in a committed relationship, it's not a bad thing at all. Um, However, I think that maybe the reason for going away on your own or going on a vacation on your own, I think that's what matters.
Right, right.
Like
Because
for
if
instance, if it was a writer and the writer said, "Hey, I gotta get away to write."
mhm,
Okay, cool.
you go on your little retreat.
Yeah, and
Yep.
like in my case, hey, I'm going away to go on a fishing trip.
Mhm,
Just with the guys or whatever.
mhm.
Okay, great, fine. But if I look forward to that trip to just get away from my partner, let's examine that a little bit.
Well, maybe it becomes a reflective trip. Maybe you're on the trip because
You want to decide
you need
to
to
get rid of your
decide.
partner or not?
Yeah, but usually if you've reached that point, you should get rid of them, you know? You know?
Okay. No,
Right?
it's
Wouldn't you
that's
agree?
probably true, but some things are salvageable.
Right. I mean, I also know couples who needed that space simply because the space they lived in was so small and cramped that they felt there was no other way to have space from just constantly being around people. And some
Mhm.
people, you know, maybe you can talk about this as an empath. People are stimuli. Like you're really people empaths are really sensitive to what's around them and
Mhm.
the energy around them. So maybe you do need to get away
Yeah,
from
but
the energy around you.
yeah, that is a yeah. So yeah, empaths sometimes may need to get away uh from everyone, even if it's their partner, just to woosah, woosah.
Yep.
Yeah, so but that's part of the reason why I was in trucking for so many years.
So you can get away from people.
Yeah, I don't want to be around people. Didn't want,
For
and
some
then
reason,
depression and all of that went along with it. So
right. For
yeah.
some reason, and I guess I didn't realize how much of a team effort it takes in the world of journalism. But for some reason, I've always chosen jobs or a career where I had to be part of a team, and that gets old. I realize I'm not
Are
really a
you?
good team
You're not
player.
a team
I don't
player.
think I am. I think I just really like, you know, let's get in a group. Let's decide who does what, and then you know break. Like get away. You go do your part. I'll do mine. Don't bother me while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
and then we'll come back together for the next thing. I
Okay.
like that. So that's why working from home has been a joy for me long before it became a thing.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. And other than when I'm able to go on vacation with family,
Mhm.
and that's okay. But on times where I went on vacation and it's just a whole bunch of people that aren't family, that gets to be really trying, uh, especially if you're not going on some tour, like it's a tour group. But if it's just individuals that get together and they decide, oh, let's all go on vacation, everybody wants to do something else, something different. Everybody wants to go, like you said, way, this way, and that way. And that's okay if everybody goes this way, that way, like you said, and then meet back up at one spot. But on some of these vacations, they want to stay together and do the same things all together all the time during this vacation. And that gets old in a hurry, at least for
Yes.
me.
Well,
For me.
vacations for me, I don't like to have an itinerary unless there's something that we have to go to at a specific time.
Mhm.
You know, like that's the only time we can go. But I don't like to have itineraries on
Yeah,
vacations.
yeah. And I see Denise popped in the
Yeah, she's
audience. I can,
Hey Denise, she's
I,
been there for a while.
yeah, but I'm just now mentioning it.
Okay.
I realize it. But on the new updated app, the font is so small if you're looking at it on a cell phone. So we can hardly see anything. Just so everyone
On a
knows.
phone anyway. I
On a
can see it on my
on
iPad,
a
but
phone, but iPads, especially if it's an older iPad, gets glitchy on Fireside.
yep.
That's why we stopped using ours, because in the beginning we
In the
were
beginning.
using it. Oh, all the colors were messed up. It would go bright, dark. It would turn blue, green. I would look like uh I would look like a hmm, I would look like someone that had no pigment.
You just faded out, huh?
Just faded out. It looked like Casper. Yes. Yes, when we were using the iPhone to do this, so had good lighting, had all that, but I'd look like Casper, then I'd look blue, then it was messed up.
You
Anyway,
look fine now.
yeah, well, that's good. That's good. So when are we going back to New Orleans as a
Tomorrow.
couple?
Tomorrow. We'll see you soon, Denise.
It's funny. I felt going to New Orleans and arriving on a Friday night at midnight or so, and then leaving on Sunday made me feel like I was young again
Until Monday.
until Monday.
Monday.
Monday it
I
caught
was
up to
like,
me.
why didn't I take Monday off? I don't know why I didn't do that. Monday was a struggle, but
Yeah.
yesterday was really a struggle. I think I'm still actually recovering because today I didn't go to sleep at work, but I felt my eyes getting heavier and heavier. And
Hmm.
that never happens to me during the work,
That
but,
is that is true.
today it did. So I think I'm still recovering.
Yeah,
So,
that's all right.
yeah. So why do
That's
you
good.
think that we have always included each other in most of what we do?
Well, I know why. Not only do I love you, but I like you.
That's a good distinction. Yes.
I
Yes, I like you too.
I love
And I
spending
love you
time
too.
with you. I can remember when our relationship was young and we would go someplace, on a short vacation, whatever it was. And you would say to me often, I can't believe I like being around you so much. Remember you used to say that? I
Yes,
can't believe,
yes.
we'd be on
Because
vacation and together
again,
and
that's why it confused my friends. Because they were actually used to my they always like, yeah, Jill's the only child because
Hmm.
I was used to being by myself, and even if friends wanted me to come out, I didn't always because I just wanted and I was honest, like, they were like, "Why can't you come out?" I'm like, "'Cause I wanna just sit and read." And they're
Hmm.
like, "So you just wanna spend time with yourself?" Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, I do."
Yep. That's
So
it.
so they would say that's the only child in me,
Hmm.
but even, as I got older well, I've always been I've always socialized with people when I want to.
Right.
Um, so, I would come out, but very rarely did I bring very rarely have my friends even met the people I was dating.
Because they weren't going to be around for long.
Probably. Probably in the back of my mind, that's what I was thinking, like, why bother? So that's why they were like, "Oh, Tony is real." Because I was talking about you and then they met you, but we're like, "Oh, he's
Yes,
real."
I do exist. I do exist.
Yes.
I am not a figment of your
Nope.
imagination.
Nope.
I'm not your what is it? They would I'm not your childhood imaginary
My
friend.
friend. Yeah.
I'm not your yeah, I'm not
Did you ever have an imaginary friend?
no. Nope.
I did. Her name was Tabitha.
Where's Tabitha now?
I don't know. I don't even know when Tabitha went away. I don't know.
Hmm.
I
You
guess
were
one day.
only child though.
Yeah.
You needed a Tabitha.
Yeah, Tabitha was good at jacks. I played jacks with Tabitha, but I would take her turn for her. And
Oh, and I bet
when
you.
I took her turn for her, I was actually better than I was when I was being myself.
Well, don't bring Tabitha back.
I hadn't thought about
Please.
Tabitha in
Good.
years, decades.
That is excellent. That is good. Oh, I see Dave and Sam are in the
Hey,
audience.
Dave and Sam.
Hi.
Wow, your hand looks gigantic.
Hi. Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Stop.
Oh boy. Anyway,
I'm ready to,
you ready to end the show?
yeah,
Almost. We need to at least make it to a half an hour.
we're almost there.
Yeah, we're just about at a half an hour. Everything's slow on
By the time we
Fireside.
thank
You know,
people and all of that, it'll be the half hour mark.
I bet you it's because of the updates on the app. It has got everybody confused.
Well,
And
with each
then
update, you get used to it.
today on the homepage they put like all of those other shows on the homepage,
Hmm.
so a person can just finger through those and oh, I want to watch Johnny Carson. Oh, I want to watch bowling, or I want to watch. There's a lot of good content
Well, I was gonna
there.
say that I think um they're acquiring that company and all the things that come with it. I think is an amazing purchase and way to look ahead.
Hmm.
Because if you have something going for 24/7, at least one I guess silo going for 24/7. That's good.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of back in the day, um, when we just had airwave TV. We get
Hmm.
our signal through an antenna. And then when cable came,
Hmm.
people started watching TV 24 hours a day, like nonstop. And there was
Instead
all
of the
these
channel going to the
channels.
color bars
Yeah,
at a
yeah, and
certain
all
hour
the
and playing
channels
the
that just
national
watch. Yeah,
anthem.
so many people just started watching TV 24 hours a day. It affected their job. The home shopping network, that was like the big addiction all of a sudden.
I worked with someone who was actually addicted to it,
D-
and the reason she was because, unfortunately, when cable came, that meant news. That meant news was 24/7 too, and so we had to cover as journalists. We had to cover all the shifts, right? So
Mhm.
she worked odd hours. And when she woke up, QVC was on. And then she would come to work and like, I just spent $500. And we're like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Where did you go? You know?
Yeah, and until then,
I mean,
you
she
know,
really had to
nothing.
get help for that.
Yeah, nothing like that existed. So I think what we're seeing this week, because I think they just started putting, they put some of the things there a few days ago, but now it's like nonstop. So I think people are like checking it out and like, oh, ooh, they got this, oh, they got this, oh, they got this, they got that. It's, yeah, everybody's audience is very small today.
Yeah.
So
But I don't think I think that's temporary.
yeah,
Because,
I'm telling.
who knows if that was phase one, who knows what phase two is, or even how many phases there are
This
before
is
everything
true.
is
Things go
streamed
back
on
to
a smart
normal.
TV. So,
But I guess I was lucky last night because I had
oh
a
yeah, oh my
nice
gosh, you had
audience in the
60
Soul
something
Reader.
people.
Yeah, it was
And
pretty good.
as your
Yeah.
producer, I was like, "Oh my gosh. This
Yeah.
actually feels like when I used to produce professionally because I was
Oh.
busy the entire
The entire show.
I was really busy the
Uh,
entire hour just telling you
I
who was there and reading comments."
I really did enjoy that last night, and I see Monica's in the audience
Hey,
and
Monica. Nice show last
Georgia,
night.
which I am going to talk to you,
Aloha,
Georgia. That's
Georgia.
right. I'm going to talk to you probably next Tuesday.
I hope so.
I hope. Yeah.
I hope so. But aloha.
Yeah. Aloha. Yes. We want to go back to.
We want to go
We
back
want
to
to go back
Hawaii.
to Hawaii.
We went there a year ago, December.
And well, Jill and I have this thing. It seems like every
She
place.
said aloha all.
All right. But every place that's beautiful that we really love, and there's usually places with water, with the ocean. We want to
We're very
move
much
there.
water people. Yes.
We want to move there. And I was talking to a cashier in one of the grocery stores, and I had told the cashier that, oh, we would love to move here. And she said, oh, no, you don't want to do that.
Because that job was one of 3 that she had.
Yes, she said
And
that you'll be working.
just to make ends meet. Because
Right.
it's I mean the difference between poverty and rich is
Yeah,
like this.
the haves and have-nots
Yes.
is enormous. And the way that
And
people
yet
could-
she wanted to give us discounts. Do you
yes,
remember
she
that?
did give us a discount.
Yeah. I mean like major discounts.
She did give us a
And
discount.
Georgia says the ocean is so serene. I agree.
It is. I've never seen an ocean like that, especially when we went out to the cliffs and everything.
Yep.
And it was this beautiful turquoise color.
Yep.
I
I could have
love
stayed
it
there all day.
Yeah, me too. Except it was raining.
I still could have stayed there. Like that didn't even well,
We were
except for when
slipping
we
on
were
rocks.
except when I was the one that was slipping and sliding. That I did not like that part.
Yeah.
But the view I liked.
Yeah, no, absolutely beautiful. But I just love it there. So maybe we can move in with Georgia.
I think she wants to get us to know us a little bit better
We'll move
before
in
she
with
starts
Georgia.
issuing invitations like that.
And I'm not willing to work 3 jobs, but maybe 2. Maybe 2 jobs, not 3. I've had 3 jobs before.
Well, I feel like you have 4 now with all the shows you keep starting.
Oh, don't say me.
It's you.
It's not just me.
It is you.
You have to agree, and you agreed.
Because I'm a loving wife.
Look, even though Jill has a show, I have 2 other shows. We do all of these shows together.
Georgia
so-
says, "Come on down."
Come
Okay,
on,
careful
right.
what you say to us.
We'll be like, well, you said come on down. We'll be like, how'd you find me?
Because I don't have all of Monica's skills, but I too know how to find people. So
That is
careful what
true.
you say to me.
We're here.
But we're not stalkers, I promise.
No, we're not.
We're definitely not.
No, we're not. We're not. But love Hawaii. I love it, love it, love it. The only thing I don't love about Hawaii is the disparity between the haves and have-nots. It's incredible. I even looked into a job there, and for so many years I was a truck driver, 18 wheelers, and I was owner operator, fleet owner, and all of that. So I know a lot about the business. So I know that, as a truck driver, almost wherever I go, if I need to make some money, I can get back into trucking and make some quick money and then get back out again. But I would I thought, because the cost of living is so high in Hawaii, I thought that a truck driver's pay would be equivalent.
But nope.
Truck driver pay in Hawaii is actually less than it is here on the mainland. It's actually less, but the cost of living is higher. It's insane. It's
But
insane.
they do pay, because I too was looking into, well, what can I do here for income? And I looked into being a professor again, and they actually pay better there.
Oh, but not good
But
enough.
not, yeah, that's right.
A little better, but not good enough to live in Hawaii.
What we'd have to do, Georgia says it is very expensive living here. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
But
is.
still, the payout, I mean, it's like worth it, like
Yeah, if we move to Hawaii, I want to live like the Obamas.
okay.
That's what I
Okay,
want.
you work on that plan. I'll join you, but you work on that plan.
That's what I want. We even
You're
looked
not
at.
planning to run for president ever,
Oh,
are
absolutely
you? Okay,
not.
good.
Absolutely not.
Good.
No.
I would not make a
If
good
I
first lady.
if I ran for president, I would start looking like Biden.
I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean by that?
Well, how does Biden look? He looks like an old white man. That's what I would look like if I ran for president.
Haven't you seen all the presidents? They all age.
They all age, yeah. So they would
Yes.
age, and that's what I would look like. I would. Yeah, that job would
All
kill
the
me.
presidents age.
Yeah, that job would kill me.
That's what comes with the
Yeah,
territory.
so no.
And Georgia says a lot of our people are moving to the mainland.
Yeah, because they just can't afford it. Just can't. So they have to leave their beautiful home. When I say their home, I'm talking about Hawaii. Um, to move to the mainland just to make some money. To make a decent living and live in a just a nice home, nice middle class home. That's the other thing that we looked at when we were in Hawaii. We actually did look at real estate. And
Like the Obama's property?
No, I didn't look at their property. But we did look at someone else's property that you were researching. There was someone
yes,
you
we
were
did.
researching.
Because yes.
So I'm looking, I got the stuff pulled up on my phone, and I'm like, no, that can't be right. That's a 2-bedroom house, and it doesn't even. It was like 1,200 square feet,
and it was almost $1 million. It sold for almost $1 million.
Yeah, and most of them were over $1 million. And this particular 2-bedroom house was like really run down. It was really run down, and it was almost, like I said, almost $1 million. And I was like, oh nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're just middle class people here, but we have a decent home, and but it's hard to take that step to, because like if we did move there, we really would have to work 3 jobs, have 3 different, each one of us. You got 3, I got 3.
Well, it would depend on what our jobs are.
What would your job be?
I have plans. You call me the dreamer. I have
Yeah, you
plans.
are the dreamer. You sure are right. You are the dreamer. Yes, yes. So, but yeah. We
So would you
absolutely
consider that
love
trip
Hawaii.
time that we spent as a couple? Even though we met up with, well,
Well, we didn't
we only met
plan
up
on
with
meeting
one.
up with anyone.
Yeah, we did. We
That
only
was
met.
research. That was not spending vacation with them. That was research.
True. I mean, well, that
Yeah.
was the whole reason for the trip.
Yes.
But we turned it into a vacation.
Yeah. Of course. But it was just for the most
Because
part. It was
otherwise,
just the two of us.
if it were just a research trip, I could have gone by myself, but I didn't.
I was gonna send you by yourself, and you said no.
No, because I was like, well, you're still upset about other places I went without you, so I knew you would be upset if I went to Hawaii without you.
Well, I would. That was one of the few states I hadn't been to. I've been to every state in the country except for Alaska.
Which is on the list. We're gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll get to Alaska. I was
And
supposed to
Georgia
go
said
there.
definitely. I'm sure when we were talking about how many jobs we would need, and she said, and the children would have to work too.
Yo, that's right. Talk about child labor. Hey, y'all got them bringing some money. Shoot, it's hard. It's rough here. It's rough here. But but what I noticed about Hawaiians, and for me, this is a good thing. Um, Hawaiians, even if they haven't lived on the mainland, when it comes to people of color, they understand. They understand. Um, and I've watched it. The hotel we were staying at, they had 24-hour valet, and
And we
um,
were one of the few that tipped them when we were leaving,
well, yeah.
which
Here's the
was
deal.
amazing to me.
And that is what I was going to bring up. So I watched every day people checking out, and the valets were, and I saw them. Some of them worked 12,
Mhm.
16 hours a day, and they were kind and polite and helpful, and all was good. All was They did a fantastic job. Okay. Um I mean, they went out of their way to do a fantastic job, and to be kind, and I understand that was their job.
Mahala.
But when people were checking out, instead of, because like sometimes people would get their car, 3 and 4 times a day out of the parking garage, and valet would bring it every time. And I watched these people leave. The valets would help load their cars, help do everything, and the people would not tip them.
They barely even like acknowledged that they were
Acknowledge
even
them.
there.
Yes, they would not tip them, wouldn't, yeah, like barely acknowledge that they're there. Now here's the sad part. So I told them the day before. I said, "Hey, we're checking out tomorrow. Just so you know, and we're leaving about such and such time." And they remembered everybody's car too,
Mhm.
which
As
is
soon as they saw you,
amazing.
they just went and got it.
Yeah. Um, so, and I said, I'll take care of you tomorrow for a tip. And when it was time for me to tip, I gave them $60. And I said, "Here, this is for you." Even with the cost of living being as high as it is, $60 is not a whole lot of money, okay? But he just looked at me. He was like,
He was
"What is?" He
stunned.
was stunned. He was like, "What is this?" I said, it's your tip. You've been working hard, doing all of this, and you deserve a tip. And I told him, I said, look, I've watched how everybody has treated you, how all of the people that stayed here treat you like you're less than in a Hawaii, in his own home. People come from the mainland and treat him like he's nothing. And it really upset me. But again, he was like shocked that he was getting a tip. What is that?
I know.
Well, I know exactly what
Well,
it
we
is.
do know what it is. When you were
Yeah.
talking earlier about how Hawaiians get what people of color go through, Georgia says, "Yes, we do. We don't see color. We see everyone as friends and people."
That
And
is
we definitely felt that love
Yeah, that is
when we
that
were
is
there.
that is true. And I talked to several Hawaiians while I was there, and the thing is, Hawaiians, native Hawaiians, understand that we're in this together.
Mhm.
We have to help each other. This is how we survive. We help each other. So even if you're not related, we help each other here, because this is what we do. This is what we have to do, but it's a good thing that community can come together and do that. Unlike here, we tend not to help each other. Unlike here, we
And
don't
she says,
really,
"Yes, yes, we do."
yeah,
She's
we
agreeing
we
with you.
don't really understand that we should be helping each other. It's like every man for himself, which is not a good thing. So I would like to go back to Hawaii, and we did several touristy things, but when we go back, I think I want to do many things that aren't touristy.
I'm all for
Which
that
is
every time.
better.
Every time.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's vaguely on our topic
It's
of
not even on our topic, but
of couples spending time together. But we love Hawaii.
yes, we do.
Yes.
Does anyone in our audience want to speak on this topic or about anything that we have talked about tonight? Because we were all over the place in
Yeah, we
terms of.
were all over the place, but we have a small audience tonight, and everybody that's here in the audience and I know I say I love everybody, and I do, but everyone here, I feel like I have a special
Yes,
connection to.
I would have.
Even you, Georgia, and I haven't even spoken to you yet.
Well,
So
we're
we
getting
shall
to know
see.
her through her comments, for
Yes, yes,
sure.
yes, we are. Yes, we are, which is fabulous. Cool. So,
And she
Jill,
said, "Thank you."
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Jill.
What were you going to
So
say?
I was going to say, are we going to close the show out tonight?
I
We can
think
get
we
in,
should.
in less than an hour. This will make up for all the times we're over. Jill hates it when we go over.
Well,
Well,
that's
I'm not gonna. No, let me rephrase
that's the
that.
producer in me. I think a show
Yes,
should start on time and a
and
show should end on time.
yeah, and yes,
Like I am precise like that. People who know me
yes, you
know
are,
that.
and we always start on time, and
Yes,
I'm
we
with
do.
you on that. I don't have a problem with that. But sometimes, um, depending if the content is good, I
Well, I
think
didn't say
it's
anything to you last night for going over. I didn't
no,
say a
you
word.
you
I
didn't
wasn't.
you didn't in my show. Yeah, usually Jill would be like, but she didn't last night.
No,
But
because I mean,
but
you were
you
having a
know,
moment with your audience, and I didn't want to
yes, this
disturb
the
that.
soul reader audience. I mean, we're into some really serious stuff, so
Right.
I don't want to cut anyone off right in the middle, like that. It's too important.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we can make up for it tonight. We got 10 minutes to go, so we can end out and
Woohoo!
woo, that we're good, you know. So
Woohoo! Because again, the last time we went,
oh, that's the wrong sound beat.
I was like, "What was that?"
Oh, you know what? I think I got the wrong soundboard pulled up. Maybe. Oh yeah, I do. For those of you, and I know Dave and Sam, you know what this is. And I have stuff on both sides of this card. And I had the card flipped on the wrong side, so I was pushing the wrong buttons.
Georgia says, "All right, next time I'll listen on your topic. Love you guys." Oh, we love her
Thank
too.
you. Thank you very much, Georgia. All right, now I'll be able to hit the right button because I have the right card.
You have the right card this time?
Yeah, right card. I can see what's what. You know, too many buttons. Buttons.
Well, I think Dave and Sam have a show tonight. How was your day?
They do in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is good. We're out of getting out of a show early
And-
is kind of good.
That's what I've been trying to tell you for like 5 years now.
This is
So,
kinda good. I
You
got
don't have a
time to
show
take
this
the
Saturday,
equipment
but you
down.
do have a show next Tuesday, and then we're back on Wednesday.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So, do you want to do your getting out of the show speech?
Well,
Or do
shout-
you
my-
not
my
even
shout
feel like
outs.
doing that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Shout out to Gifford Ivan Cordova III for the music you're listening to. And thank you, audience.
Thank you, audience.
We love you all. Yeah, that's much better.
hand back
Instead of
there.
that giant, oh my gosh. Like the revenge of the hand or something. And let's see if we can get out of the show actually this time. Because the last 2 times
Yeah.
we
That's
had an
when people
after
start coming in.
after show. Because we couldn't get out of the show.
That's true.
So if you're wondering if we're always like this, the after show will confirm that we are.
Yeah, because we were off camera, but we were still talking. We could not get out of the show. That was funny, though.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, this time we are going to try to get out of this
Bye,
show.
everybody. Thank you.
And we really do love you all. Can't wait to see you next week. So I got myself off. We got us off video.
I'm going to end the show.
Wait. Don't end the show yet. Oh, I thought I was going to end the show. All right. I'm off video. I'm going to leave the stage. Oh, I left the